Hear me?
Yep, I can hear you, Mary.
Oh my gosh, I need to mute myself. I couldn't figure it out. My daughter's like talking to me, but thank you. I had my launch party last night, so
Oh,
that was fun.
wonderful. How did it
Yeah.
go?
Well, I have great friends, so it was great, and Lauren was great. I felt a little bad because one of my friends bruised on her crow's feet a tiny bit, but I keep reminding myself that you said that that's normal and that happens. And I mean, she was very gracious about it. It wasn't awful or anything. I've seen pictures say just a tiny little bruise. So hopefully that's just um
Very common and very normal.
cool. But
Yes,
yeah, it was good.
I bruise myself all the time.
Oh, good to
I
know.
get
How
annoyed.
I guess I just don't know how long it lasts for. And then you just put ice on immediately, and then they can do like arnica and stuff, right? But it just kind of goes away really quickly.
Yeah, arnica will usually take it away in about a week or so.
Okay. And then I guess it's just the waiting period now to see how we did because now the disport is in progress. So
Yep, it takes around day 7 or so, they'll start to be like, okay, I can really tell a difference.
cool. And then I do really get like nervous about crow's feet, like, just where the actual injection point is. I know you look where I'm not meaning to go on a tangent, we're just talking though, but like, it's like the, 1 centimeter from the lateral campus and stuff. But then I don't know. It's like such a weird area right there. I want to make sure that I get it all because everyone's a little different. So I'm like, did I put it in the right spot? I guess so, like,
And Lauren was there with you.
yeah, she was. She was
Yeah,
great.
yeah. No.
Cool. Thank
All
you.
right,
Mute myself.
let's get started. Let me do a quick screen share. All right, this is week 3 of the onboarding session. Today, we're going to go over bicularis oculi, so it's actually perfect time that you were talking about it, Mary. We're going to go over how you sign charts, and then we're also going to go over care credit and cherry. Okay, so let's talk about the bicularis oculi, which this is crow's feet. So we're going to kind of do a quick review of crow's feet. So the crow's feet is considered, or the bicularis oculi is considered a medium muscle group, which it means it can handle 5 fluid units into each injection point. And if you were doing Botox or Jeuveau, you would chart 2 units. If you were using Dysport, you would chart 5 units, but regardless, you are going to be injecting 5 fluid units, and that is only works when you reconstitute Botox and Jeuveau at 2.5 and Dysport at 3. It is traditionally 3 injection points kind of scattered in a nice kind of V-shaped pattern. You do want to make sure that you stay 1 centimeter lateral from that lateral canthus. Again, that just kind of protects the smaller muscles that are around the eye, and it will prevent the patient from getting vertigo or blurred vision. So you can kind of see where I marked these injection points on these patients. I usually will have them kind of smile real hard. And you can see they're nicely and separated out around 1 centimeter or so each injection point as well. You do not really want to ever go medial of that lateral canthus. Because you can mess with, you can cause some blurred vision of the patient's eye. And you don't want to go too low on the patient either, because you do have that zygomatic muscle that kind of starts right around here. So if you were to accidentally hit that, it could cause an asymmetrical smile as well. Any questions on crow's feet or our quick review of it? Nope. Bethany, Jennifer, you're good? No questions? Perfect. Moving on. Okay, so let's talk about how you sign charts. So at the very end of the month, you have to forward all of your charts to your supervising physician, and this has to be done every single month. Here at MFL, your supervising physician will co-sign 100% of your charts, meaning that all of your charts are going to be signed by the supervising and going to be looked over by a supervising. So, but they have to physically be sent to them. In order for them to be sent to them, you do have to make sure that they are totally complete. So I'm going to exit out of here and I'm going to show you what that means. So in order to sign your chart, you do have to do it from the .com, meaning from a web browser. You cannot forward your charts from the app. Okay, so that's really important. All of your charting will take place in the app, as well as your point of sale. All of that will take place in the app. However, when you are forwarding your charts to your supervising physician, that has to be done from www.aestheticrecord.com, and you will log in. Okay. Same thing whenever you are doing stock transfers, that also must be done from the .com. And we will talk about that at a different day as well. So I'm going to show you what it looks like to sign your charts. Make sure, actually, I think I might have just signed all of mine, but I'm going to see what I have. So you're going to log in. So I went to www.aestheticrecord.com and I'm going to log in. Once you log in, you're going to come over here and you're going to up to the upper bar and you're going to see where it says, oh wait, I'm in the wrong. Sorry, I was in Louisiana. Yours will look like this. So when you log in, you will see something that says provider room. Okay, so you'll click on provider room. And provider room will be all of the charts that you have. Now, all of my charts have already been sent to my supervising physician. So I'm going to make one real fast so you can see what this looks like. Give me 2 seconds. Make a quick chart. Next. So once you start doing aesthetic record a lot, you'll get really, really fast at charting. You can get it done in like 2 minutes, which is nice. Okay. All right, so let me hit refresh. Okay, so this is a test account that I just created. So when you have all of your patients that you've done, you will see all of the charts that you have to forward. So what's really nice about this this page is you can see what you're missing. Now, you will never have your prescription have a green check mark, so just know that. All the other ones, though, do have to be complete. So you can see I still need to do my traceability, I would still have to do my note, and I would still have to collect payment on this particular patient. But how you're going to do that, you can actually do everything outside of take the payment from this screen. So on this particular patient, I said I used 5 units of Botox. I can update my traceability here. So I would just simply click on here and I would add traceability. And these are all of the Botox bottles that I have. And I would say I did 5. I'm not going to hit add right now because I did not actually do this. And then I can also do my note from here as well. So I would scroll all the way down, click add note. And again, we utilize dot phrases just like Epic. So you would hit that period and then all of your pre-filled assessments would automatically be there. So I'm a nurse practitioner. So I say APC toxin because I did a toxin note. And then to forward my note, if I have multiple notes here that I want to do all at the same time, I can simply click this and it will highlight everything. If I just want to do one at a time, I do that. So once I do this one, I'm going to come over here and you see where it says action and I have a drop down box. What I would do is I would do sign and send to MD. So I would simply click here and then confirm. And then this is my signature. And then I would simply hit complete from there. So complete. And I can forward that to Dr. Smith. And then he would see that it obviously is a test account. So he knows that it's just practice. I got a quick question. It has that option on the app. It is not the same. So please just do it from the .com. And then I had my launch party today and was able to sign the charts from the app. Okay, if that is, then that is a brand new thing that I have not seen. They did just do an update literally yesterday, though. I'm looking. Where do you? Oh, it says signed. Maybe. I don't know. I will get back to you, Bethany. If that is an update, it literally happened like in the last couple of days. So let me talk to Brian in aesthetic record and see if that is sufficient. And if it is, I will let you know. And that would be a very exciting upgrade because that would help a lot. But anyways, that is how you're going to forward your charts to your supervising physician if you are not able to do it from the app. And I will find out about that next week. So that is for signing the charts. Put this down. So let's go back. Any questions about how to forward your charts? Excellent. Okay, so here at MFL, we are officially cashless, which means we don't accept physical cash anymore. And the reason why we did this is because we actually polled all of the injectors, and the vast majority of injectors were saying they no longer want to accept cash because of the liability of holding all that cash, and then also they'd actually have to physically go to the bank to do a cash drop. So we are no longer cash. We do accept Venmo and Zelle. So if you are going to do Venmo, accept Venmo, they can Venmo the company, and the Venmo name for the company is @myfacelady, and then Zelle, it's pay@myfacelady.com is how you're going to Zelle. So that's going to be the email for it. And whenever you are checking the patient out, don't click cash. You're actually going to go ahead and select Green Sky instead of cash. The reason why we say select Green Sky instead of cash, it is because if you select cash, it will alert corporate that you're holding cash, and it makes your bank drop and your cash drawer kind of look all wonky. And so if you do Green Sky, it will zero it out. And that's only, so if you're accepting Venmo or Zelle, you don't click cash at the end, you're going to click Green Sky. It's just a placeholder. And then that way we know that you accepted either Zelle or Venmo, and they can match those transactions up. So no more cash. Any questions about that? If we already did a chart at, if we already, no, don't worry about it, Bethany. It's okay. I'll note it on your, I'll go in there and I'll note it. So don't worry about it. Just going forward, it's okay. All right, moving on. Okay, so at MFL, we do accept Care Credit and Cherry. Cherry is fully integrated with an aesthetic record, which is lovely. So you can go ahead and click Cherry, and we'll walk through that process with the patient simply on the app. Care Credit is a two-step process. This is the graphic for Care Credit. You also have access to this on the MFL onboarding page and on the All MFL injector page as well. So you would simply hit Care Credit at checkout, but then once you close a patient out on aesthetic record, you then have to do that second step process where you go to, it's www.carecredit.com, go, and then you type in this name. This is unique to us. And then you simply follow 1 through 8, and it kind of walks you through everything. It's a very simple process for them to get approved, but it is just another type of credit. So you have Care Credit and you have Cherry, but just know that Care Credit is a two-step process, and this is the way that you're going to be accepting the Care Credit. Any questions about Care Credit? Nope. Perfect. All righty. Okay, let's go over our homework for this week. This is always a very fast call. So this week you're going to, you can start to reach out to salon accounts, especially if you've already kind of had your launch party and you are getting close to getting out of probation. You're going to start reaching out to salons. If you had not had your launch party yet, you will not be doing this. Okay, so just please admit this part. But if you've had your launch party, you can start reaching out to salons and start talking to them about a potential partnership. You can officially start treating at salons once you are out of your probationary period. So you must have treated your 8 patients. The reason why we do this is we want to make sure that you're out of your probationary period, is because if you don't get out of your probationary period and then we get into a legal contract with a company, we want to make sure that they have an injector. So please get out of your probationary period before you'll be out of your probationary period before you sign any contracts or they sign with us. But you can start reaching out to them and just starting that conversation after you've had that launch party and kind of talk about the potential benefits. As far as the benefits for a salon, they do start to get, we pay them, I think it's $20 for every toxin patient and $40 for every filler patient that we treat there. It is a set amount because we charge them essentially by time, but it's a set amount per patient. So we really kind of rent out their space per patient, which is great. They are able to offer additional services to their clients that they normally would not legally be allowed to offer. They do enter into a legal contract with us. They can cancel it at any time. It doesn't cost anything. If they're like, hey, I want to do one party with you and never again, that's totally fine. But it's just to make sure that, hey, we are going to be doing services at their place, and that we will be paying them as an independent contractor. The second thing that you're going to be doing this week is you're going to post a before and after of crow's feet. And you can also do it as a flat 145 with Jeuveau. There is going to be some specials coming out in November, but I have this graphic for you. Jeuveau works if you use that $40 coupon that they offer. So this is for new patients. So it's a flat 145 if they use Jeuveau, which is really nice. And then I have that graphic for you, so you can simply just post it. And then the second thing that you're going to do is you're going to do an education post about resting stasis and what it is and what it's caused by. Again, this will be a post that you completely make up on your own. The first post, that graphic, I will supply for you. That second post, that education post, you're going to completely do it on your own. It can be all words, it can be pictures, whatever works best for you. This is also when we're going to continue our social media following of additional injectors to widen our who we're learning from. And I picked out two different social media accounts that I think are really great as far as education. The first one is going to be Professor Codafana. He is kind of the guru for cadaver training. So he does a lot of cadaver training and at cadaver labs. He does a lot of anatomy. He is fantastic. The second one is going to be Dr. Tim Pierce. He does a lot of education as well on his page. So he's a great person to follow. Again, the aesthetic world, it's a journey. You need to be a sponge, continue learning from people. You're going to learn, completely different things that we taught you in class. But it's good that you kind of be exposed to all different types of injecting and teaching and learning styles. That way you can find out what works best for you as an injector. So that is for this week. Do I have any questions? Super quick and fast this week. Nope. Has everyone have their, Mary, you just had your launch party. Bethany, have you done yours yet?
Yes, mine was today.
How did it go?
It went well. Yeah, I got one of my friends let me do her whole face, so she was a great model.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Who was your onboarding specialist?
Tanya.
Tanya's awesome.
But yes, we had some issues using the Alley QR code, that flash sale that they're having.
I hate Alley, just for the record.
Yeah.
Alley. It's okay. And so what did Tanya end up doing?
We couldn't figure out how to do one client got $10 off, the other 20, and we could not figure out how to apply it. So we just omitted it for now.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So
we didn't figure it out.
Alley has changed their rewards. And this is a new change. I don't remember, did I talk to y'all about this last week at all?
I think you might have mentioned it.
So they are no longer offering money off, essentially. It's now they can earn free product. And how it works is they base everything off of points. So let's say that you you have to get a minimum of 20 units of Botox to even consider getting 200. I think it's 200 points. So let's say you get 20 units of Botox. Alley will give you 200 points once it's registered into their system. If you want to get a free service, and I think a free service is 50 units of Botox, you have to get 1,200 units in a year, and the points expire. So there's no way that a patient can actually earn anything free just getting Botox alone, right? Because you typically get it 4 times, we'll say, maximum 4, maybe 5 times a year. You're going to be well underneath that 1,200. And then by the time you get another one, you would still not qualify for a free product, a free neurotoxin. The only other way that you can get points is if you were to do Juvederm fillers. Along with that, which we do not carry Juvederm fillers, or if you are doing cool sculpting. So if you do cool sculpting, you can get additional points that way. So it's really any of the umbrella of family of products that Allergan carries. Unfortunately, we don't do cool sculpting and we don't use Allergan fillers. We are all hoping that Allie and Allergan realize that this is pretty detrimental to their patients, because now their patients, there's really no benefit to use Allie anymore, because they made it really difficult to get any type of rewards at all. Whereas Spire and Juvo, every 90 days, the patient is getting money off. So I'm not surprised that you were having issues with Allie. I don't know if they've already turned it off for that money off. It would be on the Allie side, but we can look into it for you, Bethany. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Jennifer, you have not had your launch party yet, correct?
I did. I had it today as well.
You had it today. Perfect. Who was your launch?
Yep.
Who was your onboarding specialist?
Clarissa, and she was amazing.
Clarissa is awesome. Good.
Mhm.
How many patients did you have?
I had 3 total.
Awesome.
So I had a couple last minute cancellations, unfortunately.
But that always happens. Remember what I told you, over invite, because life happens, right? And you got your 3, so you're golden. Now you can reach out to them and reschedule with them on your own, and then you can work towards your 8 and get out of your probationary period. The second that you hit your 8, you are officially out of your probationary period. So just know that.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, ladies. Well, I will let you enjoy the rest of your evening. We're right at 21 minutes. And so I'm really happy that we kept this nice and short and sweet. I hope you'll have a wonderful week. I will post this graphic. I'll post the graphic that you need, and I will also post a recording of this along with your homework and the Google form by tomorrow. All right, ladies, have a good night. Bye.